Hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. It's finally time to take on the Elite Four. Oh man, I can't believe we've come this far this quickly. Anyway, once you walk through that door, there's no going back, so make sure you save before you enter there, because the battles in there are pretty darn tough. Let's see, off-screen, I grinded all of my team members up to level 50, except for Bruce. I also used all of my rare candies. I'm just going to take the time to show you my team, my stats and moves. If you need more time to look, then pause. So yeah, this is the team I'm going to go in with, as you might have expected. Yeah. Hopefully, I won't get screwed over in this place, but I don't know. Like I said before, it's pretty tough. Alright, and that's everyone. Okay, so we're all set and ready to go. I went ahead and saved before this, and now it's time to take on the Elite Four. Starting with this one. This is the Ice-type member of the Elite Four, Lorelei. Here you go. Sorry, spoiled it 5 seconds in advance. Whatever. I have Bruce out front because he's a fighting-type Pokemon, and they're pretty good against Ice-types. So, let's do it! Nice little animation they got there, I love it. Alright, it's boss time against Elite Four Lorelei. Starting off, she's sending out Dugong, level 52, Thick Fat for the ability, Surf, Ice Beam, Hail, and Safeguard. If at all possible, I would avoid having Hail get set up on you. It's much more annoying than you might think it is because it's damage over time, and chances are the only Ice-type Pokemon you really have is either Jynx or Lapras. If you're using them at all. It didn't quite KO the Dugong in one hit, but it was to be expected. I'm fine with her using the full restore now instead of later. There's other Pokemon I would rather have her not use it on. Alright, got him. Okay. Laxus, I think you can handle this one. Alright, next is Slowbro, level 52, Oblivious for the ability, Ice Beam, Surf, Amnesia, and Yawn. If at all possible, you probably want to kill it. If you're using special attackers, you probably want it dead before it starts using Amnesia. Nuts. Amnesia just complements its already high defense stat with a higher special defense stat. It's kind of annoying. Oh well. We got him all the same. Oh boy, not this asshole. Laxus, stay out there. Alright, this is Cloyster, level 51, Shell Armor for the ability. Spikes, Dive, Hail, and Protect. This thing is annoying. Not the least of which, if it sets up Spike, you'll be taking damage every time you switch in. Not to mention the fact that it has Protect, and Dive, which lets it stall, and Hail, which makes you take damage over time. Fortunately, it's not very special defensive. Alright then. I want Igneel for this one. We've got Jynx, level 54, Oblivious for the ability, Double Slap, Ice Punch, Lovely Kiss, and Attract. Ah, nuts. Well, there's not much I can do about Attract, other than hope this one-shots it. So yeah, even though this is the Ice-type member of the Elite Four, it's really mostly water, to be honest. I mean, the only Pokemon on our team that isn't part water type is Jynx, which is Ice Psychic. And the only Pokemon on our team that isn't Ice type is part Water type. But then again, I don't think a single member of the Elite Four has a full team of Pokemon they specialize in. No, they don't. But I'd imagine with only 151 Pokemon, that'd be a little bit difficult to accomplish, now would it? Okay. I'm gonna send out Laxus for this. Our last Pokemon is Lapras! Level 54, Water Absorb for the ability, Body Slam, Confuse Ray, Surf, and Ice Beam. That's a pretty familiar moveset for a Lapras now, isn't it? Yeah, I noticed that when I was preparing my notes for this episode. My Lapras and her Lapras have this same moveset, just in a different order. I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Unfortunately, she also has a Citrus Berry. That'll heal, I think, 30 HP whenever you go down to yellow HP, below half health. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. Well, if this doesn't KO me... GAME! I just said don't KO me! Well, this is what I bought all those revives for. Yeah, that might not have seemed like a whole lot of casualties for a fight against Lorelei, but Lorelei is not that tough. Other members of the Elite Four are harder! Alright. Where are my revives? There we go. Admittedly, though, that was kind of a bullcrappy way to die. I mean, critical hit. Ugh, that sucks. No need to get you up to full. You're not going to be used in the next several battles, probably. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use you that much for the rest of the Elite Four, Laxus. Sorry! Okay, I would not recommend saving unless you're save stating on an emulator. Just because there's no going back. Once you start the Elite Four, you're stuck here. Until you beat them. Or lose. Alright, and this is Bruno. Bruno Mars? No. That's... no. Anyway, this guy's the fighting type specialist, sort of. Hoo-ha! What is he, a Marine? Well, it's boss time against Bruno! Wow. Look at those muscles, holy cow! Anyway, he starts off with Onyx, level 51, Rock Head for the ability, Earthquake, Rock Tomb, Iron Tail, and Roar. It's quad weak to water, doesn't have that much special defense. I think you can see where this is going. Wow! It's like rubbing salt water in the wound. Get it? Salt water. Anyway, now for actual fighting type Pokemon, I'm going to send out Ness for this. You may have noticed when I was showing my team stats that I had given Ness a PP up for Psychic, just for the Elite Four. Hitmonchan is level 53, Keen Eye for the ability, Sky Uppercut, Mach Punch, Rock Tomb, and Counter. Don't go up against this thing with a physical attacker unless you know you can KO it, because Counter will deal double damage. Are you fucking kidding me? That's like 1 HP left! Well, so much for my resolution not to swear so much. Anyway, if you attack it with a physical attack and it survives, Counter will let it deal double damage back to you. Oh, man! And it's faster than me now. Nuts! Well, goodbye, Ness. Ha! How do you like it when I survive with barely any HP left? Eat it, Bruno! Eat it and die! Alright. Up next is his Hitmonlee. And I definitely don't want Duke to go out there. Alright, Hitmonlee is level 53 with Limber for the ability, Mega Kick, Foresight, Brick Break, and Facade. Facade is a move that's not really seen much in this particular game. It has, I think, double power if you're afflicted with a major status effect that doesn't completely immobilize you. So in Hitmonlee's case, since it has Limber, that means it'll be double power if it got poisoned, which is why I did not want Duke to go out there. Because, you know, on the chance that Poison Point actually hits. Same goes, similarly, I don't want Duke to go up against Machamp in case it gets poisoned too, because it's level 56 and has Guts for the ability. Bulk Up, Cross Chop, Scary Face, Rock Tomb. Cross Chop's probably the scariest thing this guy can do to you, although in this particular case, Rock Tomb is also pretty frightening. But that's mostly because I'm 4 times weak to Rock. And right now it's using Bulk Up. That raises your physical attack and physical defense. We're getting to see a lot of moves that we haven't been seeing through most of the rest of the game. These are mostly moves that are introduced, or not introduced. Pretty much introduced in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and we're getting to see them here since, I mean, this is the same generation as those games. We just haven't been seeing them all that much throughout the rest of the game. Same goes for double battles, actually. Those were introduced in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald too. Yeah, there was no way I was getting out of that unscathed. There's going to be casualties, folks. And there's really not much I can do about them. Maybe if I was a lot higher level, but that's more level grinding than I want to do. It took several hours just to get this high level, viewers. And even now, I'm still having a little bit of trouble. But I mean, what can I say? The Elite Four is hard. Alright, and last but not least is another Onyx, this time level 54. Rockhead for the ability, Double Edge, Iron Tail, Earthquake, and Sand Tomb. For once, an opponent with Rockhead actually has a use for Rockhead! It prevents recoil damage and it has Double Edge. Don't know why it took this long, but oh well. It's still just as dead as before. Alright, that was a little rough, but we made it. I'm going to do a little bit of healing and stuff off screen, and I will see you when I'm done.